The silence of God, what to do when He doesn't answer? Have you ever prayed with all your heart and felt that God remained silent? Have you ever cried out for an answer? He had the impression that He simply doesn't hear you. This feeling of emptiness can be distressing. Men begin to question their faith in such moments. But what if God has His silence as a purpose? Today, we will explore what this silence really means and how to deal with each. When God seems not to answer, our minds are filled with doubts. Has He forgotten me? Am I praying the wrong way? Or worse, does He even care? This anguish is nothing new. Even great biblical figures like Job, David, and even Jesus faced moments of apparent abandonment. In Psalm 22, David cries out, my God, why have you forsaken me?" These words were repeated by Jesus on the cross. If even the most faithful went through this, does God's silence really mean that He is no longer with us? God's silence is not absence but an invitation. He invites us to develop something that we may not yet be ready to receive. Sometimes, He remains silent so that we can grow spiritually, so that we learn to trust Him even without visible signs. Like a father teaching his child to walk, God may seem distant, but He is always near, waiting for us to take a step of faith. Silence can also be a test. What do we do when we don't receive immediate answers? Do we keep believing, or do we abandon the journey? So, how should we deal with God's silence? First, reflect on your journey. Silence may be an invitation to introspection. Is there something God wants you to see in your life? Second, keep your faith active. Even without immediate answers, keep praying, keep seeking. God is working behind the scenes. Third, learn to listen in different ways. Sometimes, He responds through people, circumstances, or even through the peace in our hearts. And finally, don't confuse silence with absence. Just as the sun continues to exist even when it is cloudy, God remains present, even when we don't feel Him. If you are going through a moment of God's silence, remember, He has not forgotten you. Silence is not the end but a time of preparation for something greater. Leave a comment. Have you ever experienced this? How did you deal with God's silence? Let us share our experiences and strengthen one another. If this video resonated with you, like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more reflections on life and spirituality.